So this is a again 10-part series on simple ideas that you can implement tomorrow without any systemic change. Not a whole lot of process change, maybe simple process changes, and some of them you're mostly doing today. So this is the part 2 of the 10-part series. Hopefully folks watched part 1 of this 10-part series. So the part 2 is about doing daily cycle counts. See, one of the things that people do, or how people waste time, especially picking, right? Picking is the very important operation, because the more you pick, the more you can ship, and the more you can ship, the more you can invoice, and more money you make, and your throughput is so much better in the facility. So the last thing you want is adding bottlenecks to picking, right? That means you got to make sure the inventory count is accurate, and you got to make sure your replenishments are coming fast. You don't want pickers standing there and waiting for replenishments, right? So doing daily cycle counts, especially I would recommend doing it in the second shift or third shift. I mean, if you're running only one shift, put it in the second shift. If you're running 2 shifts, then put it in the third shift, and have like 2 people do daily cycle counts every day. I mean, depending on your size, you might want to add more people or just one person. At least start doing that. Begin with 1 person or 2 people, right? Because what happens is when you do daily cycle counts, your inventory count is going to be accurate. So when inventory count is going to be accurate, people trust the system a lot more, and people trust, hey, the product is going to be there. The system is saying, hey, pick 3 units. When I go there, 3 units are going to be there. So everything, when that is done perfectly, everything, falls in place. Everything works very, very smoothly. I'll tell you, this amazing implementation that we did, and these guys didn't have the discipline to, put the product in the right place. I mean, they would do replenishments, and there were, couple of other key issues that contributed to this, because they didn't have the SKU barcode in the product, every single product. So there was no way to scan, and they eventually figured out, they started with putting pictures to make sure they checked the picture of the product before they put it in the location, and all that they did. But the key was that the inventory count was not accurate in the location, and people wouldn't trust. And when people don't trust, they're not trusting the system. They're not following the procedure. They're like, oh, I went there and the quantity was not there. I mean, the product was not there, and the system was incorrect. So when these people, so this DC manager said, hey, we are going to do daily cycle counts, and they started doing daily cycle counts and instill that discipline. Hey, make sure you put the right product in the right location, and count the location. And every time when I go there, whatever the system shows in my gun, I will find it there, or I got to find it there. So they worked on that, and that fixed so many issues. That just changed everything. That just changed the culture of the organization. People trusted the system. People, when they went there, they found the product, and picking was so much faster, replenishment was so much faster. Everything came together so well. So this is something that you can implement tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure you're doing some kind of a cycle count already, right? So in the second shift or the third shift, implement a cycle count program. Start with 2 people, just have them count, and then just change. Look at how the culture of your organization changes. So this is something that you can implement right away. No systemic change, no process change. You can implement it right away. And let us know what you think about this idea and how this works out for you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and would love to hear your thoughts.